What's going on, everybody? It's Super Robot Ed, and we've got another review up for you. This is the Transformers Legacy Voyager G2 Universe Jhiaxus. This is a Voyager of a figure that has been done in different lines, and usually it's a repaint of another figure always, but this time they try to stay faithful to the actual comic book, and they gave us Jhiaxus, and that's exactly what it means. Jhiaxus, which means this pun on what happened when Marvel, I think, axed the artist or something dealing with the comic book. So that's why the name was given. But I like this. We're going to talk about this. Well, let's look at the packaging. The usual window open packaging, and the instructions are right behind there. I'm not going to pull them out today. And of course, you see everything from the side. 23 steps to transform, and here he is from the side. This one is definitely based on Seekers. That's right. So let's go over the figure in the jet mode real quick. So first things first, you'll notice that he almost has like he's like a bat type design, and underneath he is hollow at the cockpit, but that's okay. And you can store the gun here. Now you're supposed to put the gun here. But as you know, PPR actually discovered that you can take off that shoulder sensor and put it on here as the gun. So when you put the gun on here, actually, I think they want you to do it this way, but you can't, or you can do it underneath. But this looks so weird. But if you do it like this and put the sensor array on here, then what you can do is put it right here, and it fits perfectly. I don't know if that's any instructions. I don't read instructions, but it fits perfectly. And you can see Jhiaxus' head through the window. So he's a Cybertronian jet thingy, something. I don't know. I didn't really go into comic books too much in G2 when I was coming up. Because when G2 came out, I was pretty much an adult. So I was kind of out of Transformers. But I love this design. It's blocky, yet not blocky at the same time. It just has that feel to it. Like, I really am impressed with this. Like, and so where I put the gun is I put the gun in here, kind of just cover up, you know, where this is and everything like that. But as you can see, by taking that sensor off, this toy fits a lot nicely. So not much to compare it to, because it is in itself comparable to a Seeker. Maybe a Leech Maximum can come out of this. Who knows? But in the meantime, we'll compare him with Thundercracker. And like I said, you know, Thundercracker and him are about the same size. Let's see, yeah, about the same size. I probably could have used one of the Siege Seekers from, Siege Seekers, but I didn't have one available, and he was available. So, just show him off and just show him underneath. Believe it or not, the transformations are almost very similar. Very similar. It's not exactly 100%. I know, but kind of similar, because the cockpit becomes the chest, and same thing with Thundercracker. Let's do some measurements real quick. Alrighty. Just give me one moment here. So we're talking like jet mode. He's about 7 inches or something like that, going on 8 inches. You know what I'm saying? And, that's pretty much how it is. You know what I'm saying? And give me one moment here. I'm going to move him out of the way. And like I said before, we're just going to go straight to transformation. So I'm not going to do like a pause or anything like that. It's going to go straight to transformation. So first thing you want to do is take the gun off. And take this part off. You're going to use the sensor array on later. You're going to be using that sensor array later. Alright, so I'm going to put those to the side. Next thing you want to do, still, so, but you can understand. So we're almost done, and the sensor array goes on like this, and it plugs into the hole. So again, so you can see it. Now it's hard to get off. You gotta kind of dig your fingernail in there. But you see the hole right there? That's what somebody was doing. Then you just plug that in. Booyah! And then after that, you want to just put the guns here. And that's his super gun. And you just put the little gun right here. And booyah! You have Jhiaxus. Now Jhiaxus has some decent articulation. And like I said before, he has none of the issues of waffling. You know what I'm saying? Like, they did a good job of making this work. And let's see if we can get a good look at the head sculpt here. See if we can get a close up of that. And the head sculpt is just very, like he just stepped out of comic. And of course he has the G2 Decepticon symbol. And we're going to go over articulation real quick. So I'm going to take that out of his hand. First thing you'll notice, he has open and closing hands. Gasp. The arms can do a 360, but the wings are in the way. But you can always fold the wings down. But the arms can do a 360. He does have kind of like shoulder rotation, shoulder up rotation, but that's just due to the transformation. Does have the elbow with the gun. He's got a nice little leg bend right there. Of course, the leg can go out to here, but it does stop about right there. And then on top of that, man, he can do the Van Damme, and not all the way now, but he's very close to doing the Van Damme. So that's as far as we can go. He is a good looking figure. I mean, I don't know, like I said, somebody out there and whoever designed this really did put some effort in this. Yeah, it's light, but it's at the same time a very nice solid figure. It just looks good. And we'll do some height measurement. He is right at 7 inches. Okay, so we got that part. Let's do some comparisons here with who we have from the last video. We have another Voyager Springer, and he's actually a little taller than Springer. Then of course we have my favorite Transformer that always just, this is my favorite Transformer right now. I need to do like a top 10 or something. That's right. This thing that I said I would never get. And I have him with him for a reason. So I have him like that for a reason. There's a reason I have the two of them together. I don't know why. I just feel like Jhiaxus is just this dude that's menacing. And you can see they're all, Voyager size and main height and everything like that. So let's take them away. I mean, there's not much to talk about. This is a very good figure. Whether you're into G2 or not, excuse me. Whether you're in G2 or not, this figure is absolutely one of my favorites. It is fantastic. You have great articulation. You have hardly any gaps here. Very little gaps. He's just a solid figure. There is so much playability with this figure, and I know a lot of people are, always harping. This is one of Legacy's best. It's not like a repaint. He's his own character. But what would they repaint this into? I have no idea. This is one of the figures I could not stop playing with. It. I was playing with this figure for a long time. But yeah, I'm really impressed with this figure. I just think like he's awesome. Just awesome. So what are your thoughts? You leave them down in the comments below. Have you picked him up? Will you pick him up? I'm going to be honest with you. You should pick him up. Like, don't hesitate on this one. Even if you're not into, G2 and, you're like, I don't know. I'm not, I'm a G1 purist or whatever you are. I like this universe. I like this universe. This guy as a figure alone has so much potential, and the different look, the green, the yellow, it's almost like Halloween. I don't know how to describe it, but he is absolutely one of my favorite just toys in general. And so again, I am done. This is my review of Jhiaxus. And again, my name is Super Robot Ed. We'll see you soon with more news and reviews. Until then, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.